So in Medina, the spirit of the Medina is accountability. There is a rule of law, right? So it is authority that is harsh. While qarya comes from the word qira, and qira means banquet and generosity and feeding. It is as if the Quran is trying to hint at the foundation of human relationship of all society, that should be helping and banqueting and giving and solidarity, as opposed to people who live in cities. This is something that you might investigate further in the Muqaddimah of Ibn Khaldun. He talks about what links people together if they are in a city, and what links people together if they are outside of the city. He talks about the asabiyya, the tribalism, in a positive sense, not in a negative sense, that it is actually one of the most effective ways of running society. That's why when you came to Al-Andalus, for example, when Arabs came to Al-Andalus, the reason why they survived at the beginning, there was asabiyyat. But when these asabiyyat, these kind of tribal loyalties, but once these asabiyyat became intensified, then things started to fall out. When the Prophet ﷺ moved to Al-Madinah Al-Munawwara, and this is also, if you investigate the constitution of Medina, you will find that the Prophet ﷺ was promoting community spirit, and he said every community is to be left to their own financial arrangements and to their own social arrangements and to their own management, but we have almost an agreement between all tribes to defend our city. So he brought a sense of city, accountability to protect our city, but he promoted what? Community. If we put this in face of the modern arrangement of the state, where the state becomes intrusive state that interferes in every community activity, almost even family activity, we realize that the problem is we have dropped this organic arrangement. We've lost community, we've lost tradition, and now if we want a solution at the end of times, a protection at the end of times, is to create communities. This is something that we're talking about much earlier, right? But creating communities, what we spoke about yesterday, the circles, the khuwaisa. But these communities, unlike early communities which are based on tribal loyalties, these should be based on common good, understanding the challenge of the time, what we call intentional communities. An intentional community is a community where people come together because they believe that there is a danger, there is a problem, there is a challenge, and acknowledging these challenges, we decide to grow our children in a specific way, to make our families protected by helping each other. It's almost like people coming with their own backgrounds, with their own abilities. So someone can do education, can provide education in the community. Someone can provide health service in the community. Someone can provide finances in the community. Someone can provide, look, everyone comes with their qualifications. But the purpose of getting together is we want to rear our children in a way that they become, to save them from the fasad and the fitan that is around. These intentional communities can survive only when we keep that purpose in mind. Once we lose sight of that, then the community becomes quite problematic. So that's something that Habib talks about. That he became subject, him and people like him became subject of marginalization, public humiliation, torture, and even killing.